opened his streaming software yet.
Yeah. Okay. I think we're good. Hello everyone and welcome to another exciting episode of Minefaire Season
What?
X from the year 2020.
Two. Why do you call it Season X? Because you don't know what season it is, nor do you know how many seasons there will be.
That kinda is the the reason is I recorded so many different seasons of this and I lost track. And then when I did look it up, I was like, Season X is Season 10, it's safe. People will just think that there's like lost episodes and now you've called attention to it.
I'm sorry.
Plan has been ruined. Nah!
I'm sorry.
Anyway, hello and welcome.
Hello.
You see like Rampage running around.
Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to put this in Rampage's shop.
Wait, what?
Yeah. This is Rampage's shop.
My inventory is full.
Oh, you can fill Rampage's shop with more items.
Sadly, I don't want to put my slime blocks in there. Especially since, I can't buy any more right now. Which probably won't be a problem by the time I'll actually need them, but...
I'm printing out the shop thing right now so I can do it on stream for you.
Do I need these 5 furnaces on me?
These are good questions.
Probably not.
If not, then just add it to the Rampage shop.
What's the Rampage shop? Everything that Rampage wants to get rid of, but also wants money for.
Oh no, there's
everything
there's
that I
an actual
throw at
shop stall
DK.
for this.
It's just everything that I throw at DK.
Oh, okay.
And now we sing the song, I stare at you, you stare at me, I stare at you.
I will stare at iGamer very aggressively with an 8x Optifine zoom and a spyglass.
Not excessive at all.
See, the problem that I'm having right now is iGamer's chest and right arm are both solid white glowing cubes.
Why?
Because my shader is being very weird. But they are currently solid white glowing cubes that are very bright.
Interesting.
So your shader has failed you. I understand.
I mean... Oh, and it only happens when I'm not in an Optifine. Or when I'm not... if I press F1, it's fine.
Very nice.
I'll just,
It's his holy aura.
I'll put it in here. That's what I see.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've failed. How do I extract these flowers?
You press right click.
Okay.
And when DK holds the flowers, they become a solid white looks like a carpet. Minecraft shaders aren't broken at all.
I thought I'd fix this before Polar or Rampage would hurt me.
What is it?
I put a yellow yellow flower with the red banner.
Oh.
I'm gonna go as far as to color code things just for Rampage. I don't know if Rampage actually cares about color coding.
Depends. I didn't notice. So if you didn't mention anything, you probably would have been fine. Probably forever. Because I probably wouldn't notice that.
So colors is not something that you're such an advocate about? No, these cornflowers are not mine. No.
Cornflowers that aren't DKs. Oh dear.
Oh, it's the village's cornflowers.
Oh. Alright, well, I'm going to actually go do my intro.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I will get started to work on shop. While enjoying hot chocolate.
You gonna sing the hot chocolate song?
I'm not gonna sing the hot chocolate song.
Why aren't you gonna sing the hot chocolate song?
Because...
That's not a good enough reason.
Sorry.
I had a family member that would continuously sing that.
I've never heard the hot chocolate song.
Neither have I, but I
It's
pretended
the one
that
from
I
Polar
had.
Express.
Oh, that one.
Best movie I've ever seen.
I think I've seen it at one point, but I don't remember any
I
of it.
wasn't given a choice.
Yeah, nor was I.
Well, that's what happened.
I'll
That's
be
what happened
back
to me, but I just don't remember any of it.
Yeah, Hunter Chan's mother really, really, really liked that movie.
I think I saw it once, like a super long time ago, and don't remember any of
She would
it.
watch it like 5 or 7 times a day or something like that.
What?
She really liked that movie.
Why?
Where's Hunter?
He is in a faraway land of Connecticut.
What is he? Oh,
I didn't hear anything after that.
is he well? Is he good? Is he enjoying life?
I don't know. I know that he was forced to go to trade school. And, because their high schools over there, like, have the choice of being a trade high school, in which, like, you have classes, and then some of your classes are you go to work. And apparently that trade school was teaching him AC repair.
Nice.
And then I know that his grandpa passed away and left them his house, obviously.
Oh, pretty cool.
And I know his mother was having several surgeries. I guess they started going good. Unless I heard like someone got like COVID from school or something, and that's the last I've heard from them. So I know it's kind of scary.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
So
Okay, hot chocolate.
Now, what's funny, for your intro, we've all been sitting on these benches.
This is very true.
I do like your benches, by the way. They are nice.
It was very weird.
There was much debate about benches.
Why was it weird?
So you have to shove a block into the other. So you have to shove the minecart into the block.
Well, yes, that is how those work.
but we tried it with slabs, and slabs are very different.
Hmm.
And so we did a bunch of experimenting, and the process for shoving a minecart into a slab is very weird compared to the stairs. Like, the stairs are pretty easy. The slabs, you have to do some weird magic.
Got it.
But, yeah, I think it ended up working. We thought about doing boats, but the problem was you could just take the boat out.
The way we configured this, the minecart doesn't move.
Well, it moves slightly from side to side, but you can't push it out.
Rampage, do you know you have an arrow in your head?
I knew I got shot. I didn't know that it was there though.
Yeah, did you check third person? Oh, I just
Yeah.
Also, I was like,
Oh.
you've just became the Operation Flashpoint meme. Because you remember that one bonus code that you had?
You gave me a bunch of bonus codes.
The one that was that had to deal with blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is a reference to this kind of joke thing where from another video game in which someone reported that they've been shot, but they're okay.
Alright, so it looks like I will have to work on shop at another time.
Is it like super broken?
It's not letting me create a new shop. So like it completely wiped everything.
Oh, well that's annoying.
And it's not letting me create a new one, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like when I try and
weird.
do /shops create or /shops new or whatever, it doesn't do anything. So
Trying to get some blue flowers. That was not good enough.
anyone want to sleep? Thanks.
And hey, it's not raining anymore.
Nice. That's kind of why I wanted to sleep.
Oh, did you check the little vendors?
Me?
Yeah.
I saw the big hole. I saw the benches. I saw that stuff. Where are these vendors?
So red flag, yellow flag, and blue flag.
That's everything.
Dear me.
By the way, you may
I like
notice
the vendors.
that
Rampage is trash. A high quality shop of goods. Very nice.
you may notice that each of these things has fiery goods, obviously, from the fiery deals, even the chest.
Yes. I like it.
The chests that have stuff in them,
Very nice.
for sure.
Yes, for sure. I looked in them. I can confirm there's something in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Alright, so I want to finish my hole by the end of tonight. That's the goal.
Yeah, I think we finished.
Is your hole not
making
done?
I still have to mine out this last corner. You want to help?
Not really.
I didn't think so.
Wise choice, okay. Wise choice.
Indeed.
So DK, what are we doing?
We're going to kind of try to make something presentable in our hole.
I think that a hole is pretty presentable.
Yeah, but now we're gonna make the walkways and stuff.
Hmm.
Curious, does scaffolding work very well to stand on?
You can stand on it, yeah.
Okay. Is it heretical to stand on?
Not really.
Okay.
It's just,
But you
do
know
we
what,
have
Rampage?
massive amounts of
I don't
bamboo?
think Yammer read any of the signs, which is good. We're not going to be held accountable now.
Do we have enough bamboo to make scaffolding? Okay.
I don't even know where any bamboo is.
I'll take that as a no.
I have quite a bit near me.
Did
Oh
that
yeah, because you buy
person
that
make bamboo
armor.
near the lighthouse?
Oh yeah, there might
We
be
have
some over
28
there.
bamboo that I know of.
Bamboo grows quickly too.
Would anyone be mad at me if I were to chop this down?
More information than that?
By
Chop what
the
down?
lighthouse, just chop the bamboo.
Please
Oh
feel
yeah,
free.
no, go for it.
I'm gonna do horrible things when we're done with most of the stuff over here.
Okay.
Cause like I made this like kind of specific design, and then it was modified, and
Sounds
part of
good.
me is not happy with how it was modified.
I mean, there's the ore shop over there now. That
Oh
no
no,
longer
that's
works,
completely
but
fine. I appreciate that. It's the modifications that other guy made.
Gotcha.
It just didn't really jive with me.
I like the skin I have on that NPC over there.
Oh yeah, same here.
It fits the vibe.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I have scaffolding now.
Alright, and I guess I need to chop some trees down and get some wood. I'm trying to break down the wall right now.
Scaffolding becomes an entity. I could probably make a launcher for scaffolding. Because that's very necessary.
Yes, of course it is.
But like, it should theoretically work. Because, yeah, that becomes an entity. Yeah, I could make a launcher for scaffolding. I could make
Yes,
scaffolding
technically you can make a
projectiles.
scaffolding launcher. That is possible.
That sounds fun. I should do that at some point. DK, I'm guessing you want me to get rid of all this water.
Yes, please. And thankfully, since my gamer didn't read any of the signs, we're not gonna be liable for any of it.
What, the ones
True.
about dust?
There were other signs.
Oh, there's more concerning ones.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Nothing to worry about now.
Yep.
You do not know will not hurt you.
In case of earthquake, go gadget lens. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're probably now
These
detecting
pardon
that you
our
didn't
dust.
read these.
In case of sadness, break wall. 1 + 1 equals
Oh,
pardon, 2.1 times 3 equals hour, and 71 + 2 equals dust. Big fine for pushing this button.
There's also a secret sign right here.
I just read that one.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Not very secret now.
Yeah, it's
No.
not secret anymore.
Yeah, no, I did read that one. Also, what's the fine if I push the button?
You
That's
have to
that's
pay me
actually a
$3 million.
Mario reference. To Super.
Oh.
You know, I almost bought Rampage, this Mario comic.
Okay.
But its price has radically increased to such a rate that I don't think I'm going to
doesn't
buy
wanna buy
that
it
for him anymore.
What is it? What does it cost? I'm curious.
It's gone over $100 at this point.
Oh,
Why?
wow.
Like it was originally at a more fair price of like $20, but now it has gone into ludicrous territory.
Now it's going into collectibles.
What kind of Mario comic was it?
It was a collection of like hundreds of like comics.
Okay.
And but it was never $100. That's a more recent
It's a more
attribute.
recent. Yeah.
I never really messed with scaffolding because if you can fly, you don't really need it.
I don't use it ever. Actually, I used it recently for my guardian farm because you need it for the guardian farm.
I plan on using scaffolding to do creative things in this hole, basically.
I don't typically use it.
What happened?
I broke the scaffolding.
While I was on it?
You jumped on it as it was breaking.
That was mean.
Noted hard.
No, noted. No.
So since I last talked to you guys, I've been playing the new Lego Star Wars game.
I have
Yeah, your Discord has been saying this.
What do you think?
It's good. It's different. It's not the type of Lego game that I think anybody is used to. It is very heavily focused on open world play. A lot of even like the story mode takes place in the open world. And the levels are much shorter. Which has been interesting. I mean, it's just a different kind of dynamic. And I think a lot of the game is based on exploration as opposed to like just playing through the levels. Like the open world is huge. There's like, I think it's 23 planets that consist of the open world, and then each planet has different regions. So each planet has its own space area that you can explore, and then it also has different cities or places on the planet itself you can visit. So some planets have like space and then just one town. Some planets have like 4 or 5 different cities or locations you could visit. So it's very heavily focused on like exploring, which is different.
Oh yeah, I've seen some trailers of it. It seems like it was a very different game from the other ones.
Definitely, but it still kind of has that like Lego-esque feel to it that, you know, definitely makes it a Lego game still. Like, you know, when you play the levels, you're still like looking for mini kits and destroying everything in sight to get studs, and you know, like that part of it has stayed the same. But
how well does it stack up against Lego Worlds?
I never played that game.
Played that like one night.
We played that, yeah, and didn't it like not work?
Yeah, it was so good.
I just remember attempting to play it, and
we checked it out when it was in super early access.
Yeah, we did. That's but yeah,
it just didn't work.
Nice.
And we're just trying to get it to work.
Was that? What was the concept of that one? Because I know then also there was Lego Dimensions, which was a whole nother thing.
Lego Worlds was a take one of their Lego games, mix it with Minecraft,
yeah,
and kind of merge that together.
Yeah, no, Lego Star Wars is definitely still a Lego game. It's kind of like, have you ever played Lego Marvel Superheroes? Or seen it before?
I've seen
maybe.
It before.
So in that game, right, you have the story mode levels, and then you also have New York City as like an open world where you can explore and do side quests to get like collectibles and unlock characters and stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty much the new Lego Star Wars movie, except scale it up like 10 times. Like Lego Marvel Superheroes had like for a while one of the bigger open worlds out of a lot of Lego games, and like it's a small area that you can eventually like easily memorize your way around and whatever. Now like Coruscant in Lego Star Wars, the new one, is like navigating the Lego city, and then obviously that's like one place on one planet, and then you have like 23 other planets.
Sounds very large.
Yeah, so it's a very, very big game. The game, I think, was like 30-something gigabytes, maybe? I don't remember. Let me see. I can look. Star Wars.
So what is this a staircase down, D10?
40 gigabytes.
40 gigabytes for a Lego game?
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's big.
Now, when Lego
Does it
Worlds
have
actually
ray
got
tracing?
off of its legs, it implemented a bunch of interesting features of you like exploring and getting access to new things. But
There's definitely a lot of that in the new Lego Star Wars. Like, you have to explore in order to unlock, like, characters and ships and stuff like that, so.
yeah. Okay.
As far as I know, the Death Star is a playable vehicle.
Playable
Which
vehicle.
shall be interesting. Like, you can fly the Death Star.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Looking
Do you
forward
get to
that.
blow up planets?
I don't know. Haven't made it that far yet.
Be determined.
I'm like 2.5 movies through the 9 movies that make up the game, so
So you're almost there. You've almost beat it.
I have a lot of time to keep playing. And I'm playing in chronological story order rather than release order.
That's understandable.
So I started with the prequels, and I'm just going
That
from
option.
there. Which is how Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga started. In this one, you have a choice. So you have to start with the first movie of the trilogy, but you can start with any of the 3 trilogies you want. So you can start in the originals, you can start in the prequels, or you can start in the sequels.
Hmm.
If you want to speedrun, just start in the sequels.
I guess. You don't even have to play the game to speed run the sequels, because the sequels just don't exist, so you automatically win.
Ah.
You know what I mean?
The real question is which hardware gives the best loading times for the speedrun. That'll be the deciding factor of who's on top.
Fuller's waiting to join.
Why is he in red team?
I don't know.
Like, why would he go to red team?
I don't know.
I guess I'll bring him out of red team and
I
ask
guess
him
so.
why were you in red team?
Just picked a random one.
Nobody ever looks in red team, so.
Like, if iGamer
Really
didn't
right
say that you,
next, but it's
Like-
right next to it.
like, if iGamer didn't say that you were there, I would not have known you were there.
Isn't it like right there though? It's like right next to
This
it.
is effort.
It's too
effort
much
to try
work.
and find. Yeah.
I have
it
to
is.
look down slightly, and that's too much work.
I understand.
What do you think
Only
so
looking
far?
up slightly is permitted.
Eh,
Do you want to help me finish the hole?
I'm actually gonna do an English assignment real quick.
Oh my god. Joins a live stream and decides now's a good time to do English homework.
Someone asked me to do some work. I've got to go.
Nah, it's okay. It'll only take me like a few minutes.
So when the stream is over and you're still working on your English homework, what do I get?
No, I've already read it. I just need to answer the questions.
Just don't answer B on everything.
Did I answer B on everything?
I said don't.
Why not?
Chris, was it you or was it 29th who told me a story about answering the same letter on everything for a professor they hated? Okay, so then it was 29th. I was talking to 29th one day then, and because the two of you tell similar stories sometimes, it's kind of funny. He was telling me that he had a professor in college that he really didn't like, and he answered C to everything on the test. Like, he really didn't care about the class. He just put C as his answer to everything. And the professor, like, called him up after he finished the test and was like, don't tell anyone, but you got every single answer correct. Like, the professor tricked everyone by making the answer to every single question C. And so, by trying to spite his professor, he got 100%.
That's funny.
When I was in high school, we had to take advanced placement exams. I knew I was not going to do well in the calculus one.
Is that what you did?
No, I took a 5-sided die.
Okay.
I just rolled.
Nice. Nice.
I should try that next time I have class.
I had a couple. I had a 4 and a 5-sided die. And might have had a 6 too.
Here's a hint. Only do that on exams that don't actually count towards your grade.
Yeah, no, this was totally, I knew it. There was no way I was placing out of calculus.
What I laugh at is that I took my placement tests for college, right? And I've never been good at math. Like, I'm good at statistics, I'm okay at geometry. Forget algebra, it can go burn. Which Doc doesn't like it when I say that, but oh well. And what I find hilarious is that somehow I managed to fail my Algebra 1 placement test, but pass the Algebra 2 exam.
Huh? What?
How, I don't know. But I failed the easier one and then passed the hard one. I don't get it. And half of the hard one was stuff I'd never even learned before.
Was it just multiple choice?
No! Some of it was short answer, too. Like, you know, like find it and type your answer into the box sort of deal. I was like, now how did I do that? I want to know.
Wait, so is that what the park testing is? Advanced placement?
Mm-mm.
Oh. Or are you talking about, like, SATs or something?
I'm talking about my college placement.
Because when I hear AP, that's, like, the highest class you can take.
Yes, that's correct.
So you're just super smart, so you took a test to see how super smart you were?
No, I didn't take any APs in high school. When you go to college, I'm talking about a college placement test. When you go to college, a lot of universities make you take tests to decide what classes they're going to make you take for your math or for your English. So, for example, I took my math, English, and Spanish placement testing, right? So for my math one, if you fail or you don't meet a certain expectation, they make you take remedial math, which means you have to take like an extra semester's worth of math to get you caught up on the stuff that you're not good at before you can start taking certain math courses. Mm-hmm. Or like for Spanish, it decides, like, if you've taken Spanish in the past, what level you can start at in college. So that's how they decide whether or not you start from, like, level 0, never taken any before, or whether you are going to start in an intermediate or advanced course because you've taken so many years of it and you're proficient in it. So, for
It doesn't
example, I placed
credits
out of
going
Spanish.
for a thing. You just get
Which-
higher.
Yeah. So I placed out of Spanish, which means I had taken enough Spanish that I fulfilled what my college would require to be advanced enough. Therefore, even though my major requires me to take language, my school is saying, yeah, you're good enough at it already, you don't have to. Which is great, because I didn't like Spanish in high school, and I'm happy I don't have to take it ever again.
Why does it say kick out next to...
Oh, click it, it'll kick me out of bed.
Well, that's not very nice.
No, but you could if you wanted to. Somebody want to sleep, please?
DK teleports and then the night is skipped.
When you guys sleep, does it say kick out, or does it show you guys kick out too? Everybody else?
What?
We'd have to check.
Like in chat, does next to like sleeping to skip the night 1 out of 2, does it also say kick
What
out?
the-
No.
No? Okay, so it's an admin thing. Cool.
Back up. Back up, please. Thank you.
You know, since you mentioned that, I do have a version of that story for you.
Okay.
It's gonna be a little bit longer, so
That's fine.
I'll ask for everyone's patience.
I enjoy your stories, so.
So the way our college worked, there was an entrance exam, which was a timed test of just math.
Mm.
And every program had a certain requirement. Multimedia had the highest math requirement.
Interesting.
I don't know why, but so the major determined how many of the problems you had to have correct.
Right.
And so they'd hand you the test, and then leave the room. And when the time ran out, you weren't allowed to use a calculator. You had to do everything by in your head.
Gross.
Yeah. So okay, I accomplished that. Right. It took me 2 tries. An entire group of people burst into the room I was in, and that threw me off. Can I mention that I hate taking time tests? The idea of having a time limit, like, really stresses me, and I don't deal well with that.
Yeah, I don't either.
Okay. So with that said, so then my my college recruiter told me that all I needed to do was hand over my STAR test score. But I never took the STAR test because we were the last generation of high school students to just have to do the TOS test, which was our end of year exam.
Was that your, like, your area's, like, standardized testing or whatever?
It's our state's standardized test.
Okay.
The STAR was the new version of that. Well,
Gotcha.
just because my high school, just because the state of Texas allowed you to get past that, apparently I had to take the STAR exam based on curriculum I was never trained in to go to college, which was unfortunate. So instead, I had another choice. And this is the big boy play. Ready? Alternatively, you could take the college state test to graduate college.
Okay.
To enter college.
What?
They had to accept that as the equivalent of my STAR thing. So I took this and I passed it.
So basically, you could have graduated college before going to college, but because you needed the credits and stuff too, then you still had to go to college. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Essentially, before you could graduate college, you're supposed to take this test on your own, and it costs like $50 or something like that. It's ran by the state.
Interesting.
It's also the test you have to take if you want to become a teacher.
Okay. So it's
Yeah.
probably
iGamer.
just a general. It's probably just a general knowledge test.
It's on multiple like things, but it's also a time. It was multiple time tests.
Okay. Yeah. So it's like a general knowledge exam.
And I just thought to myself, you know, there were certain things I didn't understand on that test, like trigonometry.
Yeah, I don't
Those
like
problems, I did not take the math to do trigonometry until I had take college. And yeah, I remember my professor saying, hey, you could take it better to increase your score now that you know those subjects. I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's not a test that like
Good
anyone
ideas.
will ever see. It's not like your SATs that you get to
Right.
like, you know, show your business, you know, company that you work for.
Right.
You know, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
So like, why would I spend another $50 and freak myself out again?
Of
So like,
course.
what was funny is in class we're like, okay, I'm gonna help you. Well, today's lesson we're going to concentrate on helping you pass into the year exam. I'm like, oh, I've already passed it. Can I just like sit in the corner and draw funny pictures?
Can I just sit in the corner and draw, or just like leave?
It's funny. I don't know. It just seemed like an incredibly like, you know, big thing. Everyone's like looking at me like, why? And I'm like, I didn't have a choice. This wasn't me trying to get ahead of anyone or anything like that. I didn't have a choice.
No, but of course that's how everybody looks at it. What do you need, Polar?
So, I am doing my work.
That question doesn't sound like you are, my friend.
So, I'm doing an English assignment. I'm doing an English assignment on
Why do you say English like that?
because I'm reading an article on teenage crushes and the advantages and disadvantages of them.
Okay, and is the question in the thing? What are the advantages of it?
Yeah.
I have to say,
This
I
is
don't know
quite a
where you're
strange-
going
Sorry,
to
lost
school,
my-
but-
Sorry, I lost my earbuds. So he whispered to me in Minecraft chat the question. What are advantages to having a crush? Let me guess. That's one of the questions on the worksheet, right?
That would be correct.
Okay.
It's
And
a very
so,
strange
if it's-
article for an English
Okay, but if
assignment.
it's a worksheet based on an article that discusses the advantages and disadvantages of having a crush, wouldn't the answer to your question be found in the article?
I already read the article.
And you would have to give those answers because anything other than those you would.
Right, yeah, if your teacher created a worksheet based on the article, they're asking for the reasoning from the article as to why crushes could be a positive thing. So
Well, I'm getting a second opinion here.
No, you're gonna get it from the article, or otherwise you're gonna get an F.
Second opinion going to get you a failing grade.
I don't
And I'm
think
not
it-
responsible for making you get an F, so do your
No.
homework.
I am doing my homework.
You're not doing it the correct way.
Yes, I am. I just don't feel like looking back at the article.
If you read the article, you shouldn't have to.
Well, I read it a few days ago when I was doing it in class.
If you read the article and paid attention, you shouldn't have to.
Yeah,
Fine,
Like-
I'll rephrase myself. You probably read it and were like, this sucks, I'm not going to pay attention to it, and now we're regretting that.
That's okay, because iGamer is going to save him.
How?
So, iGamer. Then I have a question for you.
I don't have an answer to your question.
How does love emerge?
I don't know.
I feel like you're doing this on purpose.
You know I haven't had a girlfriend yet. Leave me alone.
It's
That's
just
okay.
about art.
I'll join iGamer in the Forever Alone pile if that's okay. This seems like a lot of work.
It is.
What?
DK, do you want to do it for me? I'll pay you.
That's not what I was getting at.
Oh.
You don't want me to answer?
Well, I've already answered B for every multiple choice.
Oh. Since you mentioned that, I guess I should also include the last thing from my history of operating systems class.
Yes, please.
One of the questions was, what is a hardware interrupt?
Okay.
And my answer was when the two interrupts hit each other, it releases Tron on the world.
Okay.
My teacher marked this correct.
That's a teacher right there. That's a quality teacher.
I may have like gone further on with a very like these are things that like were designed to be answered with one sentence, and I'd answer it with paragraphs.
Of course, of course.
She was in a time test.
Clearly not.
Well,
I have good news.
Unfortunately, I have to admit I do have a very unique ability when it comes to essay questions. Like when I'm given a chance to answer along things, because I have a way of skewing knowledge in my favor.
Okay.
I refer to this as bullpucky and advanced
Alright.
bullpucky.
Nice.
If you give me enough time, I can eschew an answer into complete nonsense. I've been told by people just to shut up sometimes because I'll have converted the conversation into something that's just no longer sensible.
I do that though.
Hey,
That's fine. I will never get mad at somebody for doing that because I do it all the time.
Well, I do it on purpose though. I do it on purpose for very bad reasons. Hey, Rampage. If I give you parts, can you match the thing I did on one side to the other side? And have more oak planks. And more oak
iGamer.
planks,
What?
and more
I
oak
have
planks.
study hall tomorrow in the morning.
So you don't have to waste your time doing this tonight, do you?
Exactly.
Wow!
I'm done my homework, guys.
No, you're not. You're just procrastinating.
All right. So what's the current question?
Oh, that's irrelevant now.
No.
It's
Give me
irrelevant
one of
'cause
those
you
questions
realized
now,
you could
'cause
do
now
it tomorrow morning.
I want to mock the question.
All right, I'll give you a new question.
All right, go for it.
Do you want a multiple choice one or do you want a
I
written?
want a free answer one.
Okay.
DK wants to answer freely.
See, if I ask this one to DK,
Mm-hmm.
this could get very dark.
Oh,
Okay.
dear.
I mean, you're asking me a question, so
DK, what are ways to get rid of a crush? Can they go away on their own? There's your free question.
The thing is, I would like to ask a follow-up question first, though.
Okay.
Is this someone who has a crush with you, or you have a crush with them?
See, this
matters. Actually.
This article shows that the person has a crush on the other person.
Because like you
That was
will
not a good
never
answer.
forget your crush, and it will forever remain as a permanent part of your life in which you regret increasingly amount, and you'll know that part of you will forever regret your decisions, and it will lay like a flying skeleton, like a grim reaper. It'll be flying over you for the rest of your life.
Oh, that's not nice.
Of course it's not nice, but you even told us that it was going to get dark if DK answered.
No, I wasn't even talking about that. I tried to spleef Rampage, but I couldn't because I didn't have his permission to build there. Anyway, back to the actual thing. I'll rephrase. So you are the one that has a crush on the other person, and do crushes go away on their own?
No, unless you're a psychopath.
How do you get rid of a crush?
You don't. You just deal with the crippling thing that you'll never be happy again.
Fantastic. This is why I asked DK. Great answer.
I mean, some people seem to be able to like wash themselves of that, but you know, I sense those people are not rational.
I see.
Because like you know, the people that seem to be able to do that tend to be like kind of scary.
This is an interesting conversation.
Usually, people who have very unhealthy relationships with other people.
DK, do you want to help me with my biology too?
Will tend to have no problem with that. What's up?
Can someone sleep, please?
Sure. What about biology?
You want to help me with one of my bio questions?
Sure.
Okay.
I have a 95 in bio right now. I can help.
All right. Well.
Yes, but I can give him the funny answers.
And I can give him the actual ones.
Yes.
So you can get. Okay. Well, this is about defining.
Okay.
Oh dear lord.
iGamer can give me the actual definition, and then DK can give me.
This is where DK can come up with some sick, twisted, demented whatever.
I'll ask DK first. DK, to you, what is a fossil?
Oh no.
It represents concentrated failure. And iGamer cannot tell me I'm wrong.
Not untrue.
I mean, it is indeed a large concentration of death and failure at living, so... Yeah, he's right.
So then what's the definition, iGamer?
I mean...
Of a fossil?
A fossil?
Mm-hmm.
So, a fossil.
I can't write that a fossil is a fossil.
I don't know. We're not talking about my fossils. We're not talking about fossils in my class. Okay.
Yeah.
The one who has a 95 in biology just told me that a fossil is a fossil. Okay.
And this is why I have a 95 in biology, because I'm always right.
Alright. DK, to you.
Like
what is fitness?
Okay, so hold on, wait. Do you want an answer to the fossil thing?
Nope.
Okay.
DK's is good enough.
Alright.
I just wrote down failure and death.
I said concentrated failure over a long period of time.
If my bio teacher asks where I got this information, I'll say a very...
So essentially, when something dies, and then to the ground for a long time, it fossilizes. So like like a dinosaur bone, dinosaur died.
So the fossils are preserved remains of ancient organisms by they've basically compressed into rock, and then fossils are not the actual organism itself, but they're rocks that show the rocks have preserved in them almost like a pattern that, you know, gives you the idea of what the thing looks like.
And that's where I got concentrated failure.
Are they not calcium deposits?
No, they're not.
I mean, technically, bones are made of calcium.
I think they're...
I mean, yeah. So there's a lot of things that can fossilize, like even leaves fossilize. So, like, leaf fossils are not actual leaves that are in rocks, but rather they're the indentations of compressed leaves into rocks. So how it normally works is a leaf dies and is in sediment, and then the sediment compresses and preserves the shape of the leaf. Kind of makes a mold of the leaf, if you should say.
See.
So, concentrated failure.
Yeah.
Because obviously, you know, it had to fail, right?
Yeah,
to
no
die.
longer alive. That's pretty much failure.
Yep. So what was your next question, Polar?
The definition of fitness.
Fitness.
Yes.
Oh boy.
What kind of bio class is this? Is it bio/health? What? What? How do we go from fossils to fitness? Or is it just biology with everything related to the letter F? Like, what are we doing here?
All right, I'll give you something else then. I'll give you something else.
I was gonna go with it's the lifestyle decision to live your life a very specific way.
By the way, where are these questions coming from? Are they supposed to be based off of a textbook reading or something that you didn't
no,
do?
this is just a worksheet. Yeah, no
Okay.
article with this one. No article.
Is there like a textbook pages that go with it?
There's
Or
Google.
Notes from class that go with it?
There's Google.
Okay.
See, like in my school, like if you used Google, then
I mean, if you really wanted to, you could look up the textbook.
That was always the wrong choice.
Would you get marked off if you used Google?
Yeah, I actually,
No.
some of our things we were only allowed to use one internet resource for any kind of exam.
Oh,
Well, I
was
mean,
it
I always
Firefox?
had
So
teachers
sorry.
where, like, if they gave you like an assigned reading or whatever, and you came up with an answer that you found somewhere outside of the reading, even if it was correct because it didn't come from the source material they wanted you to take it from, then it didn't count.
Oh no, like I'm talking about like we had to like do our own research, and if we used a source other than a book, we were only allowed to use one internet source.
Gotcha.
Moving on. All right. How do you even say this? Okay, I'm just gonna skip that one.
That's not a good sign.
Knowing my English, I don't
You
think
could
I should
always
say
just
that.
take a picture of it, text it to me. and
No, I feel like
read
that's even worse.
it.
Okay, I'm gonna try and say it.
Please do.
What
I'm curious.
Let me
Sound
look
it
at
out. Like we're in second grade. Sound it out.
Vestigial structures.
Vestigial structures. Okay.
Yes.
What about them?
What's the definition?
Google it. I don't know.
DK, to you, what are vestigial structures?
They are structures that have taken the wise knowledge and have properly invested in the stock markets, and they have a very wide and tall portfolio. And they have like real estate investments. They very carefully invested themselves very heavily, but wide and tall, not in any particular one concentrated place. This means that if there was any one issue, they would not be absolutely destroyed by it.
So, where does the stock market come in with biology?
You know, you would ask this, but you know what? Life is a gamble, right?
Do you want the actual...
Life is really just a actual gamble. Every day you walk outside your house, you're gambling for your safety and well-being. Every time you go to school, you're gambling that, nothing bad happens.
Glad you didn't go where I thought you might be going there.
Every time you brush your teeth, you're gambling that you don't get electrocuted somehow, right?
I have an electric toothbrush, so that's not far off base.
Sorry, my little brother walked.
So, like, you've taken a lot of gambles every single day.
Do you want the actual definition, Polar?
Oh, to be fair, I probably would have believed anything that DK just said and wrote it down.
I know, which is what concerns me.
Vestigial
structures are structures of an organism that are considered useless and are often associated with prior ancestors and evolution.
So gambling. Wow, I was right.
So, kind of.
So like rolling a dice?
So like our appendix is a vestigial... Hi, Nick.
Been here for a while.
Our appendix would be considered a vestigial structure because it's useless. It has nothing, has no purpose in our body, but it exists for some reason. That too. Wait,
actually,
what?
Our appendix might actually have a purpose. We're not entirely sure.
We still haven't figured it out, have we?
So Nick, to you, what is adaptation?
This is pretty straightforward.
Obviously,
How about Polar?
it's
You answer
the
your own
military
question.
process in which you adapt, evolve, and change your tactics. So, for example, if the enemy is above you and you're down below, you don't try to engage them. Instead, you try to find another way to attack that is not advantageous for your enemy.
Because as Obi-Wan Kenobi once said, it's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Adapt, evolve, and engage? I don't know, something like that.
Oh, what, the military thing?
Yeah.
I think it's adapt, evolve, overcome.
Yeah, there we go. Forgot the word overcome. I was struggling with it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna try and say this one.
Oh, no.
Hello, child. Hold on.
That was so hard to say.
You wanna,
Wow.
you wanna hang out?
Yeah.
Oh, it's his brother.
Hey, I told you you're not playing Minecraft. Oh, I'm not muted. Oh.
It's like, hello.
Tell him I say hello.
Polar is always aware of his surroundings.
You're not playing Minecraft.
But how else will the child overcome, engage, and evolve?
He's not old enough to comprehend video
Hi,
games.
just quickly.
He wanted us to teach him how to play Game
Okay,
Beast
Kieran,
the other day.
your
Oh, Game Beast
fingers
is
cannot
fun.
reach across the keys. I am still not muted. Why
No,
won't
you're
this-
not.
One day, Polar will learn. This is not one of those days.
Yeah, Rampage. Polar and I have been playing Gang Beast lately.
Oh, you could have told me.
By the
I
way,
ain't
just so you're aware, I'm stealing from you, Beacon.
We also have crippled our Rocket League ranks lately.
Oh, what did you do? How low
I
are
don't
you?
know. Like, we're just on a massive losing streak. Like, even in cash, we've like suck lately.
What did you? What rank are you now?
I mean,
Hey,
I'm
Ryan.
Diamond 1 and Polar is Diamond 2, but
iGamer.
what?
The child says that if you say hi to him, he will disappear.
Hello.
No, I'm just gonna stand here and not say anything.
That's not what he said.
Hello,
Hi,
little
it'll
one.
be quiet.
This is the internet saying hi.
I have to
Hello.
make a new deal. Hold on. I'll be back.
Oh, we're negotiating more.
Nope.
Okay. Never negotiate with a 5-year-old. You're not gonna win. They always change their terms.
I gamer.
What?
I need experience.
Oh no. I can't help you with that.
I think I can help you by using iGamer's buildings.
What?
I-
the-
Should work.
I need levels.
Yeah, I think.
I have a Guardian farm you're more than welcome to use.
Alright, well, where's that?
Send me a TPA and I'll bring you here. It's right next to my giant hole.
Yeah, that's vague, though.
Oh yes, I'm aware.
Actually, I know where your giant hole is.
Hmm.
That's not the point.
This kid just denied money.
What?
What?
You offered him money to leave you
What?
alone?
I
Why?
did. I told him I'd give him a magical coin if he left.
Wait,
What was it, a
Matt,
You
quarter?
know, you should have done the wiser thing and offer him 3
Magical
magical
point.
beans.
There you go.
I know.
You're welcome. Have fun.
Here's the thing.
Do I just have to
Bye.
punch these once?
I didn't.
You might need a sword. I'm not sure.
You have swords here?
They cost
I have some extras laying around. Hold on. My tools chest is downstairs. Give me a
Why
second.
are these things hurting me when I hit them?
Guardians automatically have thorns.
Of course they do.
Sorry about that.
DK,
This
where are
kid-
you?
I'm getting more wood for you.
There you go.
Ryan,
Hi.
I
I'm
need to-
debating with what this kid wants from my room, and he just pointed at the PS5 and called it an Xbox. I'm ashamed.
Oh, it's an Xbox.
No, it's not an Xbox.
I
It is
think
a
it's a
PlayStation.
PS5.
Yes.
It is made by Sony.
Ah!
Xbox is made by
If
Microsoft.
you want and able to leave my room, please.
I'm getting so much money for this.
Yes,
I'll give you
get money from
$1.
the hunter job for it.
I'll give you $1 if you leave, please. Not a
After
coin,
which
a
that I'm
dollar.
also an explorer.
You realize that you're enabling him to come back into your room and bother you now so that you'll keep giving him money, right?
$1. How about $1 and a coin? Or I throw you out of my room instead.
Stay here.
Stay here, that wasn't an option.
Negotiating with 5-year-olds is enjoyable.
I said stay here.
Okay. You won't talk?
I'm now eating raw cod from your
You're
chest.
just gonna stare?
Yeah.
That's even weirder. Okay.
Why are you eating raw cod? How desperate are you?
I'm not desperate. I just don't want to use my own food to be regenning hell. When
I
he
get
has,
raw
like,
cod from my guardian farm.
The
so-
child. Child.
If you accept my teleport request, I will bring you bread.
No, I don't need bread, Chris.
Okay.
I have baked potatoes. I just don't feel like eating all of my food to regen
I was
health
gonna
at
bring
this
you
time.
more food. That wasn't yours.
Yeah, but this isn't mine either. And I'm contributing to his stacks of random food.
Plus, you have an infinite source of raw cod from that thing, so.
Plus, you also have cooked cod.
Yes, because I have a fire aspect sword, so occasionally it cooks it.
DK, I want to discuss. If you notice, this side is significantly longer than that side, in like every possible way.
Yeah, I was gonna connect this.
So what I was thinking. Well,
You know
what
what you
were
need up here, iGamber?
to,
What's up?
You need a regen beacon up here.
I agree.
Okay, don't talk. Sorry. I wasn't saying that to y'all.
Mwah!
Of course, you were saying that. You were always saying that to us.
So DK, what I was thinking is we like, instead of turning it like right here, we turn it up like here, and then we put something in between this stair and this stair.
I wasn't turning this though.
Okay, where is it going?
Rampage, your
straight.
button don't work.
iGamer, you know what you should do?
Oh, Rampage, he
gonna
pushed the
connect it.
button! Rampage, you pushed the button!
Wait, you push the button?
Oh, flash.
I pressed the button like 15 times.
There's a big fine for pushing that button.
There's a button over here, and it's not the button with the. It's not the button
Did
with
he
the
not
big...
push the fine button?
No,
No.
DK destroyed the fine button.
Yeah.
Oh, darn it.
He pressed the in case of earthquake, go gadget legs.
Oh. I really wanted him to push the fine button so he would owe Rampage a lot of money.
What you putting on the back here?
I'm not putting anything at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so since I last talked to you guys, iGamer got a promotion for his summer camp job.
Nice. Does that mean you're a super iGamer now?
I'm a supervisor iGamer now.
Oh, I get 2 million, Ryan.
For what?
I do agree. That is what the button does.
I changed the sign and I said Polar gets 1 million. So
Yeah,
I pressed
that
it
is
twice.
indeed what happened.
I'm not giving you $2 million.
That's
You're-
fine. Uncle Pennybags will.
Uncle Pennybags is not giving you $2 million either.
Why not?
See,
But it was the special button.
Because Uncle
See-
Pennybags thinks you're a fraud.
Uncle Pennybags.
you're a fake and a
It's
fraud.
Just jump down there.
I'm not gonna. Shh.
Jump down there.
I don't wanna.
I don't
What
want
I
to.
got going over here, Rampage?
And please, just for me.
Okay, I'll do it just for you.
iGamer, you know what you should do? You should
What?
put mending on that sword
Just swim
and just
down
leave it up there.
there. Just swim down there.
That's a good
I'm
idea.
swimming. Shh.
Community sword.
Yeah. If you wanted to go further, you could put fire aspect and sharpness and sweeping edge on it.
Not sure I have all those books. I do believe I have an extra mending book, though. And I have
Silence,
plenty of
child.
levels, so.
I think now
Silence.
we're gonna go into the scaffolding.
Hold on, let me see if I have a mending book.
You want scaffolding? on
For a
fence?
price, you can have a mending book.
Do we have mending books?
We do.
Good.
For how much?
You know what? You know what?
But it's my
What?
sword. I'm just lending it to him, so
What do
he
you
doesn't
want?
need to pay me
Really?
anything.
A coin.
You want a
and
coin?
two
Oh, I'm
dollars.
actually done using your farm. So
$2? Kid, that's a
it's
steep
just a
price.
recommendation for the future.
That's what I want.
I have to find the books.
$2 and a coin to leave.
Look at that.
No. I would say no.
Give it.
Alright.
That's
Actually,
not how
let
you
me
ask
borrow the
for stuff.
scaffolding. I'm gonna borrow some scaffolding, which I think I've just picked up, right?
Polar,
Double bit.
Polar,
Can you,
here's your problem.
Is
Take
it
that
me?
right side and
Hold on.
make it look like the left side.
Like into this wall?
Nick, do you still
Yeah.
have the sword?
No, I left it in the chest above the farm.
Cool.
I
Also,
think
your
I'm-
farm is not terribly safe.
Why not?
Well, I almost died a couple times because they can shoot you through those.
Not
There's
if you
also
stand in the right spot.
I
and
got-
also it's very easy to get like almost knocked off the edge by them
Silence.
between their thorns and then them being able to target you with
Silence.
your back.
You know what silence
I've never
means?
experienced that problem.
Quiet. Okay, you can tell me something in a second. I think I've come up with the master plan.
Which is...
Polar. Here's your problem.
What's
Uh,
that?
Hold on,
Yeah.
Peter.
Is that you're trying bribery, which means that in the end you're weak and you can't make them do
That's
anything.
not true. I've come up with the master plan.
Which is...
Alright, everyone, I'm gonna go get in the shower, so, yeah, I'm pretty much gonna head out.
Alright,
Okay.
see ya.
You don't get the dollar.
So his master plan was to stop playing Minecraft.
I'm not giving you $1. No, not even a coin. Because...
Because you failed to take the bribe when you had the chance.
Keep talking.
Okay, you can keep talking.
I'll tell you what it is.
Alright, I'll catch you next time.
Alright, see ya.
Nice.
See ya.
Alright.
DK, I need wood.
Oh, what kind of wood do you need?
I'm pretty sure this is his master plan, by the way.
Thank you.
Also,
You
need
mean
some
the
oak
bees?
slabs.
I think he's pretending to get in the shower.
Oh yeah,
Just
no,
keep
that's why I said
other
something.
plan.
I was like, oh, okay, he's faking
Wait,
it.
I have a quick question. Is keep inventory on?
Yeah.
Alright, that's good to know. Time to go exploring into the world and increase the world size.
Whoa.
Please do.
I totally had nothing to do with the reason the world was so large last time.
Yeah, no, not at all. Couldn't have caused
No,
any
but
of
the
that.
worlds are always big. Also, I have to go at 9 today. Right as iGamer started streaming and was doing his intro, he found out that one of his friends that he had helped mentor for a school competition got first place.
Nice.
So I have to make a phone call.
A phone call that will not be forgotten.
No.
Which
A
is
phone
why
call
it
that
would be
can't
forgotten.
replaced.
I'm almost done with the hole. I think I can get it. Short walk. Arrows. Very nice. Where is the short walk? 205 -82. Oh wait. put one of these in the thing. Two. Ow!
Please don't hurt yourself.
Short walk, longer walk.
I mined significantly more than 7 coal, and I don't
I
have
like long walks.
all of
They're
my
the
coal.
same. They're the same length.
No, this one, if you go here,
Oh, because
it's shorter. It is a shorter walk.
I see, because this is off. This is
Yeah,
off.
this entire thing is off center.
I understand now.
Yeah, now we're gonna say that it was on purpose, and those signs were always there.
Okay.
Which is why it's been revealed that they were actually false. It was a false flag event.
Ah, no one would ever expect that.
No, what no one would ever expect is that the GIF would actually end up as the Spanish Inquisition and not a Rickroll.
Mmm.
Right,
What?
I messed this up.
DK, I can place the scaffolding.
Okay, you do this.
How far out do you want it to be?
Go all the way out to the other. Go all the way to the wall.
Now scaffolding does stop at some point, so let me go over here. Because it'll
Oh,
fall.
somebody broke my guardian farm. That's why it hurts you, Nick.
I see.
Who broke it?
I don't know.
I didn't realize you didn't have it claimed. I just thought that you trusted me.
Oh no, I'm not saying you broke it. I'm saying somebody broke it before you.
I
But
know, I
that's
just
why it
thought I could
doesn't
open your
work.
chests because you trusted me and not because not because it wasn't claimed. I'm surprised you didn't claim such an important construction.
Yeah, I didn't. DCL?
DCL broke it?
DCL? How dare you, sir?
DCL broke it. That's interesting.
How did he break it?
There should be scaffolding there that prevents them from falling down far enough to hurt you. And DCL punched it and broke it.
He probably
Good
didn't even
sir,
know what
how
the point
dare
was.
you?
There. And
Oh,
if
hey,
you
there's
press
a
shift,
village right next to my house.
and if you press shift more, you'll fall. Oh wait, it actually won't let you
Ah,
fall.
I fixed it.
Good job, iGamer.
Is there any weird limitations to scaffolding I should know about?
Yes.
You can only
If
go
it-
so far in
so
a certain
because-
direction before they...
Because there's nothing like below these, this is its max distance. If I place more, they just fall.
Gotcha.
They don't go infinitely.
So
So,
beyond
like,
the
I could-
natural
I could-
thorns effect, this farm
could-
no longer does damage. Nor can the
But,
guardian shoot you.
Until someone breaks it again.
Yeah. Alright, there we go.
So obviously this is where the hamburger store is gonna go.
Hamburger store.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Hello.
at Owl's.
I love that Fortune now works on iron.
Fortune works on everything now.
I know. I love that.
It's great.
Does scaffolding hold other blocks up?
You can put other blocks on top of scaffolds.
Nice.
But the scaffolding has to have a block below it first. It can go up infinitely though, right, iGamer?
Yep.
Oh. The real problem we'll have is bamboo, because we don't have an infinite amount of that.
It's alright.
Well, why
I just
not?
wanted a little bit of scaffolding here.
Bamboo is infinitely farmable. Why don't you have an infinite amount of it?
Not at the moment. Like, we could theoretically obtain an infinite amount with infinite time. But
Why
we
did I
don't
not
have...
You would
respawn
like
at my
to do.
bed?
That's not a feature on the server at the moment.
What?
What?
That's a basic Minecraft feature.
Yeah,
Oh, the
no,
bed respawn? Yeah, I'm still trying
no,
to
you
figure
have
that
to-
one out.
You have to get the add-on. And that's also what gets rid of the wall.
I have to reach out to the warps people and figure that out. It actually might be in the bed plugin. I might have to look at that. Not sure yet.
Guy sleeps in a bed expecting to respawn the cave system and then ends up back in spawn.
I mean, you can always do /back to get to your death location.
I know, but where's fun in that? I mean, I can. Just teleported me back to spawn. That wasn't helpful.
I'm
Okay.
confused, Rampage. How do you...
What are you trying to attempt
I'm
to do?
trying to have scaffolding go forward.
Alright.
How do you do this?
If you look at the bottom of the block, or if you're at the same Y level as the block that you're trying to, extend, and you press right click with it, it'll just go up. If you stand on top of the scaffolding, then it, okay, why do you keep making it rain scaffolding? Why?
Well, obviously he's trying to build a support for the scaffolding.
Yeah, I don't know. Scaffolding doesn't work for me.
I have to go catch all that.
I'm sure scaffolding works just fine.
One of the scaffolding, but there was a lot more than one. Well, that scaffolding's gone for good.
So why don't you have an infinite bamboo farm again?
I've never bothered with it.
But it's an infinite fuel and XP farm.
How is it an XP farm? What?
Well, because you continuously cook things forever in it. You pair it with a infinite kelp farm. You'll never run out of XP. But I've seen people do, like, serious BS with that.
Do you want this one lower like this, DK?
No,
Then why is it one lower?
it's one lower because of the staircase.
Oh.
The staircase that does not yet exist, but will exist.
No, it's there. Like Rampage could see the staircase, and he now probably has a better understanding after I said the staircase.
We need lighting.
You do, but what's the point in lighting?
I have a shader on, so I see darkness.
Alright, I'll fix it.
What darkness?
That's what I would say if I didn't have my shader on.
You're talking like you're Chris now. Dealing with darkness.
Added a bit of lighting. Lighting.
Are you trying to summon lighting?
No, I just made a bit of lighting. In the only acceptable way.
So the shop doesn't work, I heard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to fix it, and it didn't work.
It got oofed.
I thought you guys waited to update till all the plugins were ready.
The plugin was ready. When we updated the plugin, they changed the
They changed the big
they
word.
changed the way that the YML file stores the shop data, and therefore it had to erase all of the previous shop data because it could no longer support the way that the old YML file stored it, which is dumb.
So the plugin committed self-die.
Pretty much.
The plugin decided it no longer wanted to be part of this world?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh hey, I found a spider spawner.
Cool.
In an actual spawner dungeon, too.
Cool.
Can I pick those up? Is that still a thing?
With Silk Touch, you're meant to be able to, but I don't know if iGamer made that work since the last time I tried that.
It should work.
I'll have Silk Touch.
I can break it for you.
If it doesn't work, let me know. I'll go back and fix it later and then give you the...
Here, Rampage, you want to teleport to me and get me a spider spawner?
Sure.
I'll pay you for your troubles. How about that?
Alright.
I guess I gotta bail.
Alright.
Hey,
thank
bye,
you,
Miss
Mr.
B.
B.
Goodbye.
Pull out your Silk Touch pickaxe.
Silk Touch.
Is that a stone pickaxe?
No, it's netherite.
Ah, here we go. Here, Rampage. Here's your payment.
Ah. I see. Thank you.
I don't know if that is of any value. Also, you can have whatever's in that chest if you want.
Takes music disc.
Hey, there's also gunpowder in there.
Yeah, I should probably take that too.
Given I've heard about your antics with TNT. Oh, hey, a minecart chest.
Also, the spawner breaking thing works now, by the way, iGamer. Maybe it was just the nether? Unless you changed something?
In terms of what?
When you break it, it actually drops.
Oh.
Because
No, I
you remember
changed
that we had problems with that, but it works
I
now.
changed
So.
stuff.
What's funny is I was in a mine shaft, and the mine shaft intersected with an actual proper spider dungeon.
Cool.
Not a mine shaft spider dungeon.
Nice.
Ah.
It's because 1 + 1 = fish and regrets. You know, I feel like Polar wasn't actually, his big strategy didn't work.
Seems like he's gone now.
Yeah, maybe he...
Apparently he's incapable of flying.
Rampage, I found another spawner.
Alright.
Except this one's a cave spider spawner.
Oh, okay.
Which is arguably more difficult to utilize,
Much more difficult to use.
but also more interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if there are any more down here.
Do you want me to use water to clear out the webs?
No, there's nothing down here other than more iron. Yeah, I'm just going on an adventure down here. I have 2 spawners in my inventory now. I have no idea what you were working on, Rampage. I'm sorry for calling you away so much.
No worries.
You're just calling him away from becoming sad, that's all.
Why? Wait,
Please
what did
fix
you...
it. I ran out of cobblestone.
Why would you...
Dad Can Learn is no longer AFK. Hey, now you can ask Dad Can Learn why he screwed up your spawner.
I mean, I know he did it by accident, so.
Let me go to my home called home, which is iGamer's house. Just so I can get a bit of haste.
Mending Fortune pickaxe is very nice.
What kind of pickaxe is it?
It's a mending, it's a mending Fortune 3, efficiency 3 diamond pickaxe.
Was it just in a chest?
Well, DK gave me the pickaxe, and I stole a bunch of books from your chests and combined them. Why I needed the XP. I found an underutilized resource in your chests.
Yeah, I can just always get more books. I know where to get them, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I haven't gotten around to
Like, especially
making
mending
an
books.
enchanting.
Where to get more mending books.
Yeah, I just haven't gotten around to making an enchanting table yet.
Alright, everything should be a little bit better lit for you.
I really don't like the fact that the staircase is...
What I want are
To be
diamonds.
honest
Is
with
it
you,
just me?
maybe we should just make this out of wood.
Also, is it just me, or do diamonds not seem to spawn in veins anymore? I only seem to find them in like groups of 1 instead of groups of like 5 to 8.
Depends on where you're looking.
Under Y level 0. I've got all the nice, beautiful deep cobble all around me. Or the cobbled deep slate, as it's called.
What's wrong, Rampage? What's wrong?
Well, what else? What else?
Would you rather make the ceiling completely out of wood?
I think the building looks better in cobblestone.
Okay.
But I just don't like the fact that we have the staircase there. And I'm almost considering, do we just get rid of the staircase?
Yes.
Because I don't think we need it.
Maybe
could make
we
it-
should lower the burger stand instead.
Well, because we can use this space for something else.
Or
Are you
We
deciding that you don't like what you've built after you've gone through all the effort of building it?
no,
It's
we
just-
built 2 staircases, and now we're wondering if the right staircase is necessary.
The short staircase, the short walk, as you saw. Since they're different.
Yes, it's mine is actually proper and even.
No. The problem, DK, is you built this your entrance not centered.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's perfectly centered.
It is
Come on,
not
DK.
even close.
DK,
Sure.
what are you doing?
It's centered to where it needs to be centered to.
It's not centered.
For some reason, I doubt that.
It's centered with
It's-
the with.
You are
the
trying to
courtyard.
tell me that it's centered with the yard when it's also not centered with the yard.
Perfectly centered with the yard.
It is not centered to anything. It is
See, what I'm
off
actually
centered
thinking to
to
do with the
everything.
right thing is actually I think I want to destroy both things, and that's the kind of funny part. So what I want to do is I want to rebuild the burger stand so that the staircase and it are one structure.
I
And
found
make,
one
like,
of
a
those.
restaurant.
I
What do you
found
think
one of
about
those infamous geodes.
Do you have a silk touch thing to pick up all the glass windows?
Yeah. This one might become lava, or might be eaten by the lava. Let me just take that. Oh, well, that bucket of lava's gone. Is glass like a high-value resource, Deacon?
Yes. Because it requires
Really?
me to make a shovel and pick up sand, and I really don't want to do that.
Oh yeah, since we can't buy sand right now.
It's high value because he's lazy.
No, I
Fair.
just really hate digging sand. I've done too much of that. I can't do it anymore.
Why don't you do it with an efficiency 5 shovel? Mine's instant.
I've
He's
never
done that.
had a efficiency anything shovel.
That's because you choose to do things with stone tools.
No, it's I
and
don't
iron.
have any books whatsoever. I've never. The only book,
I've had so many books.
yeah, I know. I try not to. Well, I try to treat that as your things, and I don't touch them without talking to you about them.
Well, you could have asked.
I just straight up stole books from him and told him so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
I mean,
I
it
just
doesn't-
wouldn't do that though. It's not very merry of me.
I mean, but if you asked, I would have told you you could.
I wouldn't even think to ask. That's the funny part. Like I just assumed they had like an important purpose, and I like filed them away as non-existent.
A few of them did.
What?
But I wasn't gonna use them for a while. And it's not that hard to get more.
I have no idea how you're obtaining these things.
How he's obtaining these enchanted books?
Yeah.
He's just enchanting books.
Yeah.
See, the only way I knew to get enchanted books involved either finding them or fishing. That's it.
No,
Okay,
you
so
just
equip
you
books
just
in
If
an
you
enchant
take a
table.
book and you throw it in an enchant table, it becomes an enchanted book.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that's how that worked at all, so I was thinking you were having to like hard get these things.
You either
He-
find
he-
them,
Well,
you
it's a
trade
lot of
with
money.
villagers.
I'll be honest, it's a lot of money for leather.
You either find them, you trade with villagers, you put books in a enchanting table and enchant them, or fishing. Those are like the ways that you can get enchanted books. So there's a lot of different options.
I'm really sad by the number of diamonds I found.
Yeah, mining in this version is much more difficult. It's depressing.
I found a single diamond, and it only gave me a single diamond when I mined it with my fortune 3.
Ooh,
That's rough.
That's rough, man.
You just copied what I said.
I mean, that's the same thing I would have said. So,
Well, I said it first.
See,
so
but
what do you want me
really-
to say? Big ouchie?
No,
But what-
Rampage, you're supposed to say Jinx, you owe me a soda.
No, see, here's
That's
what
not how
actually
that
happened.
works, Chris.
Is
You
that
have to. You
Rampage
can only say
read
that if you say it at the
Gamer's
same time.
mind, copied him before he could say it.
Yes. Rampage's mind copied my mind, and he just happened to say
Okay, well,
it
where's
before
your
I said it.
proof?
My brain is my proof.
And how can I see that? How
Alright,
can I
I've-
display this evidence to the rest of the world?
If I go
Of-
get a
of-
CAT
of-
scan of my brain.
Of the 4 diamonds I've mined, I've gotten 6 total diamonds.
Okay.
The number of diamonds I'm receiving is sad. I think it's Big Diamond conspiring against me.
Oh, actually, no.
think so.
I know why. It's the current sanctions that are doing that.
Yeah.
They added sanctions to diamonds.
But
Makes sense to me.
Yeah,
But
the
they-
Russian diamond market.
but they don't produce diamonds.
Apparently, they do.
In Minecraft, they do.
So,
Yeah, diamonds
unfortunately,
are
it seems
actually-
like the sanctions are working against you. I'm sorry.
Sad thing is in real life, diamonds aren't rare or valuable in any way.
They're only made rare because people hold on to them.
Yeah.
They're valuable because humans make them valuable, but they're not rare.
I mean, it's like the same thing with money. It has value because we say it does.
Well, I gave it. The only reason diamonds have anywhere near the value that they do is because they're put into an artificial scarcity by the diamond companies that hold back most of the diamonds.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They're worth something because people make them worth something.
Yeah, but they're not actually worth anything because they don't actually have any value.
Exactly.
We'll work on this next time, but what I want to do is turn this staircase into a restaurant that flows back down here.
Okay.
But hopefully next week the shop will be there and we'll have access to a few more blocks to make that work a little bit better.
I plan on having it back for next week.
Wonder how much money I have at this point. I should check. Let's see. $2,000.
How much money do I have?
You
Ah,
have 312.
312.
Are you sure, Nick?
What's Baltop looking like?
I-
Yeah,
I am
Yikes.
above you somehow. Even though I haven't made money in like years.
Look at Doc. How did Doc get that money? I don't think he gave himself all of it. If he were to give himself money, he would give himself much more than $8 million.
Unless that's what he wants you to think.
Rampage, I need your help, man.
Either way, DCL right now, because we never count Doc and Baltop, DCL is the richest man on the server.
I mean, I could very easily get lots of money. I just never bothered.
Same.
It's alright, Rampage is gonna make sure that I'm top eventually.
Ah, lava.
I could just funnel all my money to DK for a while and just make him on top of Baltop.
Lol.
That'd be pretty funny.
That
No,
would be.
just to mess with Polar.
I should totally do that.
No, y'all need to do that.
Yeah, okay. It would be
What?
super easy if I had help, but
Rampage,
think-
you want Anthemous shards?
yeah, I'll take some ammo.
Because I put some in there.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I've thought about how to get money like super easily.
Okay, what have you come up with?
Well, that I'll show you when it's done.
Rampage, don't leave yet.
Are you gonna say that so that
Come
I
here.
don't make it impossible before you do it?
Yeah.
Here, look at what I found.
As long as it's totally legit, I'm not gonna take it away.
Just watch Rampage. I don't think I have /fly on this one. No, I don't.
What I
Alright.
did before was totally legit, and you took that away. So I don't know that I
Kind of.
trust you anymore.
How
Alright,
large
y'all.
is it?
May
Hey,
I
Rampage,
ask
do
what
you have that
level
water
of
bucket
glitch
still?
abusing is allowed on
What?
the server? What level of glitch abusing is allowed on the server? Am I allowed to make slice portals? Is that,
know
is
Rampage,
that,
do you still have that bucket of water?
yeah, I do.
You want to clear
don't
this
know
out?
if
My
those
sword
are.
broke. I can't.
Alright, y'all.
Let's see if there's another
I
one
have
down
to
here
go,
before I leave.
but it was a
Alright,
pleasure
gamer.
seeing you all after 2 weeks.
Alright,
and,
yeah.
See you next week.
Goodbye.
Hey, after the stream next week, are
Yeah.
we able to like kidnap you for anything?
Well, next week is
No, there's
Easter,
nothing else down here.
so maybe not.
Maybe not.
Just because
I'm just
it's
trying
a
to figure
holiday.
out like what plans to make since I plan on having like a birthday stream next Sunday.
Ooh.
Maybe.
His birthday is on Easter.
Yes, I see that. Maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
I'll let you know later this week.
Thank you for letting
Which
me know.
probably means Sunday.
That's fair.
I'll be honest. But yeah. I mean, I'll say this. I'll try, because, I mean, we stream later at night, so usually we don't have a whole bunch of family plans going on for Easter this year, so maybe, but if my parents kidnap me, especially since it's a holiday, I kind of have to go with it. So, yeah.
So thankfully,
All right.
my parents are much more introverted. So.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.
All right.
I ended up giving Rampage.
Bye.
Bye.
So the sad thing is, Rampage, I give you all of the coal I found on that thing. I didn't find any coal after I gave that to you.
Rampage, I've made your baboon farm bigger.
Ah. Yes, this will be... I actually have a bit of bamboo. Bamboo grows very fast. Much faster than I originally thought.
By the way, Rampage, my pickaxe is at full durability.
Yeah, I think I need to put mending on my diamond pickaxe.
I can get you a mending book if I don't have any more. If I do, then just take one.
Okay. Then we're gonna try repairing it first. I've been doing bad things to this pickaxe.
Did I make you that pickaxe? I don't remember.
It's just a basic diamond pickaxe. I don't think you would make me a basic diamond pickaxe.
Probably not. I'd probably shove a bunch of enchants on it.
So I think I used a little bit of diamonds that that dude gave us. Oh, I think we've gotten a lot of work done. Like, this is vastly interesting what we got building.
The lack of coal that you guys have is very concerning.
Oh yeah, no, whenever I need coal, I buy coal. And then it disappears. Coal is not a resource.
Coal, I put it in a chest, and then I come back next week, and the coal's gone. So I just assumed.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
I just assumed it was critically needed for something else.
You wanted clay, or you wanted bricks. You wanted something that needed clay to be smelted. And so a bunch of coal into that, and then I've needed coal for my own personal gain. And I'm probably gonna need a lot more coal for my own personal gain if I try to get you to bow top. Which is very, very possible.
That's hilarious.
Like, okay, just imagine, I get a bunch of money, and then I throw all of it at you, and you just go straight to the top of bow top. I could probably do it in a way where I get enough money to go to the top without actually getting the money, so that it kind of just happens, like, just before the stream without any warning. I could probably set that up.
You mean by getting a bunch of items that you could sell?
Yeah. Just,
like if someone set up a bunch of spawners?
I can tell you my plan, because it's kind of an oversight on iGamer's part, and I'm planning to abuse it as hard as I can, because it really doesn't make sense. But I'll start looking at more things as well.
Well, you know, Rampage, we did just pick up a bunch of spawners. If we set those up at my house, set those up with a bunch of chests, and then set them up to auto-kill.
Well, my plan right now is, Nick, is my Vindicator spawners. are $1,000 or 2,000.
But they don't
My
drop
bad.
items.
If you kill them, they'll drop emeralds. Emeralds sell for I think like $35. And I know how to that's per emerald, I believe.
Oh, you're right. He's got the Vindicator spawner super cheap.
Yeah, no, the Vindicator spawners are dirt cheap. And the Evoker spawners, which are the ones that he was worried about, are super expensive. So if I spent all of my money, I would get a ton of Vindicator spawners, which could be a ton of emeralds, which I could then sell super easily.
Hey, Rampage. Here's what we should do. We should set up a bunch of spawners by my house. Like, just set up a bunch of claimed land, you and me, and just start building spawners. Like, places to put spawners into. So we'll throw a skeleton spawner into one just to farm arrows and bones. And I've got that spider spawner. Those other two spider spawners are probably whatever. But we could just start setting up evoker spawners in the other spots. And then what we could do is if we funneled them all into one place, they would start dying due to
well, the Vindicators are a bit more annoying. I've done a bit of testing, and they do actually need a player to kill them.
Okay. To drop anything?
Yeah. I haven't tested TNT yet, and I do know that player data can be stored, like who set off TNT or who is closest to it. I know that can be stored, and I haven't tested that yet. If it works, then I could automate it with TNT.
You don't even necessarily have to automate it.
Well, yeah, no, I don't at all.
If we got a mending and sweeping edge sword, we could just mass murder them really easy.
I can very easily get a mending book. I can get any level of sharpness that I want. I can very easily, if I don't already have a looting 3 book.
Yeah, looting 3 plus sweeping edge. That way we hit multiple at once. And if we set them up so that it takes them down to like one shot to death, right?
Yeah, which is very easy to do. I actually did all of the math and know exactly the height for these things to drop and land on 1 health.
Yeah, I have a lot of there's a lot of fairly open territory by me.
I also made a hole, kind of just for the purpose of making money, which we could also use.
There is a village near me. We could drag a villager out here too if we needed.
True.
Because I know some people use villagers to move, like evokers and pillagers around in their spawner farms.
And that would be more space efficient, which means we could get more spawners.
Yeah, because we could set up little boxes for the...
You having a village right there is actually super convenient.
I don't know if any of the villagers are still alive. It's the village has been there for a long time, and it's been weeks since the server started. I don't know if any of the villagers are still alive.
Accept that, and I'll go look at it.
Yeah, I'm not at the village, but I'm close enough to the village.
Yeah. Which direction?
It's over this direction.
I'll go over there and look.
Yeah, you'll beat me to it pretty easy.
Because I mean, we could do this in the sky, or we could not. And I also I have a few other. Oh yeah, there's a villager right here.
Yeah. So if we trapped a few villagers so that they'd stay safe, we could totally set this up and do really bad things.
Yeah.
Plus, the other thing we could do is if we dragged multiple villagers out there, we could also abuse the emeralds to abuse villager trades.
Yeah, pretty easily.
Not that one can't do that with other things, like sticks.
If I had /shop, I would be able to look at other things that could get us a profit super easily. Is there a way that you know of to get ores? Like, is there anything that drops like ore blocks? Because ore blocks are like 3 times the sell price of the actual ore.
No, there's not. You'd have to mine all the ore, and you'd have to use a silk touch pickaxe.
Hmm.
And it would probably be more profitable to just fortune those things in general.
Yeah.
Theoretically, we could also take the villagers over. We could take the villagers over and use them to. Do these villagers not actually trade?
A few of them don't. There are villagers that don't have trades.
I don't see any villagers that actually have jobs.
There's a cleric in this house.
Oh, I see a farmer over here. This farmer trades wheat and potatoes for an emerald.
I mean, we can
Wheat,
cycle.
wheat and potatoes?
Yes.
Wheat or potato.
Yep. Well, no. Yeah. There's a trade for wheat and there's a trade for potatoes. So 20 wheat equals 1 emerald. 26 potatoes equals 1 emerald.
So will he accept potatoes?
Yes. You give him potatoes, he will give you an emerald.
Let me get some
Or you-
potatoes.
Or you give him wheat and he will give you an emerald.
But I mean, we can cycle them as long as we want.
Yeah. Oh, this other guy over here takes clay and he'll take 10 clay balls and he'll give you an emerald. And for 1 emerald, he'll give you 10 bricks. That's hilarious.
I mean,
You can't
I'm gonna
answer.
keep. Once /shop comes back, we will look at what's profitable and see how I can abuse. See how I can abuse them.
Yeah.
But
DK has found the villager that trades for the wheat and potatoes, I see.
But I mean, the Vindicator thing, I've been thinking about that for a decent.
By the way, Rampage, the villager so the cleric is nice. You can just trade zombie flesh too. I'm getting rid of zombie flesh. The villager that makes arrows, you can trade him sticks for emeralds.
Yeah, Fletcher.
Yeah. Which is very interesting. So we could drag some of these guys over to wherever we set up the spawners and set up an actual village.
Mm-hmm. I could bring them to my hole.
He won't buy any more potatoes from me.
Yeah, you can only trade so many times in a day.
Oh, apparently
Yeah.
he can still accept wheat, so...
Yeah, each trade has its own limit.
Let me take you to my hole. Yeah. This is my, alright. Don't walk forward, by the way. This is my hole. I built
You
one
almost
thing.
pushed me off just moving.
Yeah, but this is my hole.
Good
It's
job,
a hole.
Rampage.
So we can use this. I can make it bigger, too. It wouldn't be very hard.
Yeah.
It goes down to Y0.
A Y0?
Or whatever the bottom is now. Negative 63 is the lowest. It goes to bedrock, is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna jump in and hope I survive!
Oh, if you land in the water, you will.
I didn't jump.
But yeah, I can make it bigger if we need.
I'm kind of running out of homes.
Well, I have a home here, so if you, I doubt that you'll be on very often to build things. So.
Yeah, but I'd also abuse your farms. Yeah. Where's the fun if I don't also get to abuse your farms? Alright. Well, that was fun. Is Rampage still streaming or is he done?
I haven't actually stopped streaming yet. So.
Yeah.
I haven't stopped streaming either.
DK, do you know if the other two are going to be around yet? Have they said anything to you?
No, I'm gonna check real quick.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go. So,
Bye, Rampage. Wait, Rampage. Don't forget, Slime Rancher 2 is coming.
when is it coming?
It's coming. One day. One day, Rampage.
One day. All right. Goodbye.
Let me check just a sec.
Is Slime Rancher 2 gonna have multiplayer?
Unknown.
Hmm.
We don't know. We don't know when it's coming.
Ah,
Just that it's going to be sometime in 2022.
so it'll be next Tuesday.
Yes, it'll be next Tuesday.
All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And as everyone remember, you're always loved. Take it easy and